Dean Davison, liveweatherblogs.com meteorologist here, with a little report on something that happened a couple years ago, over 25 years ago, the Great Flood of 1985 in Roanoke Valley. Here's a picture of what some of the water looked like at the downtown building in downtown Roanoke. You can see water was all over the place. There was a lot of different places that had a lot of water. Vinton, town of Vinton, Roanoke County got it really bad. There was a lot of water up there. They're saying the town of Buchanan was totally underwater. Roanoke, you had Vinton, you had Cloverdale section. There's a lot of different creeks that ran along the area and made a big issue in the Roanoke Valley. A couple scaring things is this is the 581 bridge, and to be almost up to the top of the 581 bridge, I had to take a lot of water. So the water was over 10, 15 feet above the level it should have been. Here's some other pictures. I mean, over 6 inches in a couple hours. There's a transportation museum, which is downtown also, that the area where these trains are got flooded out. There's a lot of different pictures. I mean, this downtown Roanoke right there, Campbell Avenue, it's unbelievable to think how bad this actually was. Tinker Creek, which goes through Vinton, Mason Creek, which goes through Salem, and Peters Creek, which runs through parts of Roanoke, were also affected. And you can see some of the damage that occurred. Fire departments had to do a lot of rescues, especially in Salem. You can see this is different. These are all a lot of these pictures are from Salem. Salem was an area just to the southwest of Roanoke that definitely took it pretty hard. You can see just some of these pictures of the water. This is from the Roanoke Times, by the way. Lakeside Kroger is on 419. That was underwater. I mean, there's a lot of things that make sense, and I'm gonna try to find the pictures here of current day pictures to show you the difference in it. Roanoke wasn't the only place that was hit. Here's some pictures, some video on YouTube from the city of Richmond on the James River. Another area that was hit was during Lynchburg, Virginia. Hurricane Juan, which became Tropical Storm Juan, was the culprit of this flooding that occurred. This is the city of Lynchburg. You see the James River speed in the background. Here's some video from WSLF News in Virginia.
It was 25 years ago that our area saw a deadly and devastating natural disaster, what many now refer to as the flood of '85, killed 2 people here in Roanoke and caused $440 million in damage. Storm teams and meteorologists have to now, we don't look back. nearly a foot, brought the worst flooding the Roanoke Valley has ever seen. 25 years ago today, standing water was everywhere and nothing could stop it. Homes along the river were completely flooded. Victory Stadium looks like a lake for the rain and the rising Roanoke River. Trains at the Transportation Museum were knocked off their tracks. Downtown stores were filled with several feet of water. After the 20th anniversary, we talked to one store owner that stayed downtown but still prepares for the worst when heavy rain moves in. Never thought of relocating, but every time it rains at all, we put everything up like on top of stuff. The water left many stranded. Boats were able to get to some, helicopters to others. 25 years later, this is still one of the most talked about weather events in the area. On WSLS's Facebook page, we had what you remember from that day. Martha Bowser watched a bread rug float underneath what's seen a bridge. Kimberly Andrews says, the thing I remember most is that he wiped out Lakeside. I still can't get over the loss of Lakeside. So sad. That was such a great place for the family to go. Michelle Hurley watched the storm take everything she had away, saying we lost our house. While flooding, it also burned down, lost everything but the clothes we had on. In the last quarter century, work has been done all along the Roanoke River in hopes that flooding like this will not happen again. Patrick McKee, 10 on your side.
Some more information here. Roanoke River at Roanoke. The flood stage is 10 feet. The worst ever was in Roanoke, 23.35 feet on 11/4 of 85, which is the 4th of November of 1985. The second was only 1972, followed by 1978, 1940, and 1992. Tinker Creek at Danville is 11 feet, is at 13.36 feet. The James River Basin at Covington, the worst was 1913, but the third worst is 1985, 23.31 feet. Buchanan, 1985, was also the worst. 17 foot was the flood stage. 38.84 feet was the record that happened on 4th of 1985. So these are just stuff that happened. And like I said before, Botetourt County was hit the worst. And I'm going to pull up a map of these counties to show you where they're at in the Roanoke Valley. So here's the maps that we can show you. Okay, this is Bedford County. This is Botetourt County. Botetourt County was hit hard. The Appalachian Mountains are sitting on the left-hand side here, the Blue Ridge on the right-hand side here. So this is where it kept all the rain, is in the Roanoke Valley. Salem's located out here. City of Roanoke and Vinton are in here. But this area was hit really hard, Botetourt County and also of Roanoke County. So there's just some information where the worst of the effects have happened. So just remember, the flood of 1985 can happen again. Things have changed, but we still are in that low areas. We haven't gotten rid of these low areas. Tinker Creek, sitting in Vinton, floods a lot, and we get a lot of water coming over Walnut Avenue in Roanoke. And so, if you live in Roanoke City, if you visit Roanoke City, take a look at these areas. But also, if you live in Roanoke City, make sure you have yourself prepared for floods. These things can happen in a matter of time. This has been a report from D&D Davison, liveweatherblogs.com. I'd like to thank Roanoke Times for the pictures that I've used on here. That's their copyright. And also WSLS 10 out of Roanoke, Virginia. It's the NBC affiliate. That's where you got this video from. And thank you for watching. This is Dean Davison, liveweatherblogs.com. Have a great one. Stay for my overnight outlook.